waiting for the picture here.
My only assumption is that's what it was the last time.
Early to show you that. I don't know why we have it so early.
Tim, do you see that map? Is this what was done previously?
What map?
I don't remember that spot, but there must be a reason.
My only concern is that it's just so far away.
It is far.
I don't wanna sell
It's
it.
in your,
Yeah,
it's in your
keep
thing.
going through your
It's in your
packet. It's
packet.
towards the end.
Really?
For the fireworks.
Yeah, it used to be over here.
Is it for the fireworks?
Now it's over here.
Is that what it's for?
It should be like right in front of that
This is
ordinance.
for the,
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe ask Matt about it.
Where's the beer guy to go to?
there's
This is
actually
for the
two of them.
fireworks?
One for the
Yeah,
fire
how,
department beach
how
party.
did that?
Is there beer
how
guy?
was
Is there beer at the
Monday stuff
fireworks?
at the time, just so we know.
I know Memorial Day.
The fire department?
Remember, they're the ones running.
Yeah.
Because
No,
we have
we're
the-
running. No,
we have
they're
the
not
events and
running. We're
stuff.
running it. We're
They're
running
running
it.
the beer garden.
No, but
We are on now.
We're on.
all right, we'll talk afterwards. I'm confused. I'm thinking Memorial Day.
Nancy, you ready?
Yes.
Everyone, Matt, you ready? I'd like to call the 7 PM work session meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Boonstra?
Here.
Mr. Lane?
Here.
Mr. Madigan?
Here.
Mr. Shanley?
Here.
And Mayor Melchione?
Here. Can you please read the open work session statement?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. This regular work session meeting of the Wykoff Township Committee is now in session. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting appears on our annual schedule of meetings. A copy of said annual schedule has been posted on the bulletin board in Memorial Town Hall. A copy has been filed with the municipal clerk and has been posted on our municipal website. And a copy has also been emailed to the Record, the Ridgewood News, and the North Jersey Herald News, all newspapers having a general circulation throughout the Township of Wykoff. At least 48 hours prior to this meeting, the agenda thereof was similarly posted, filed, and emailed to said newspapers.
Thank you. Can you please confirm vouchers have been reviewed and signed?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, they have all been signed.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to open 10-minute public comment period, 10-minute public comment period, 2 minutes per speaker for public comment on any governmental issue that a member of the public feels may be of concern to the residents of the Township of Blackwell?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchione?
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Please step forward to the microphone if you wish to make a comment.
Seeing and hearing no one, I move to close public comment.
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchione?
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Thank you. Matt, could we please have administrator report?
So on our agenda this evening, there's only 3 resolutions. First one is to award our contract to Hoplite Communications for our cell tower lease compliance and our 5G right-of-way consulting services. We did this last year and was neglected on our reorg meeting, so we're making sure it's on our reorg meetings going forward. It's the guy who reviews our cell tower leases and all the modification requests that come in. We actually have 2 pending right now for AT&T for upgrades to their current sites here and to the actual equipment on the poles here and at Cedar Hill. And also a cancellation of taxes per a tax court judgment. There is one ordinance for introduction. It is our amendment to our stormwater regulations. So as may have been addressed before, because I think this was last amended in 2021, right before Bob left. The state has been unsuccessful at getting stormwater legislation passed. So what they've decided to do is make municipalities adopt ordinances that are worded specifically towards what they give as their model as part of their MS4 permits that they give out to each town. So this is amending certain sections to be compliant with the state's stormwater regulations. There's a red line version in front of everybody, but it's an exact, pretty much exact changes that the state requires from our current version to the 2023 version, the 2024 version.
Pete, quick question, Matt. Going back to the cell towers.
Yes.
Are there any additional services being added to the cell towers, or is there anything that's gonna impact the revenue we receive?
So, we approved a new cell tower end of last year, a new cell provider last year, Dish, for the tower that's on the sports field, and I'm waiting for them to call me to tell me that they're ready to go out. They're ready for us to go out to bid for an additional spot on the Cedar Hill Tower, again from Dish, but have not heard from them yet. So those will be the increased revenue, because we did lose Sprint last year.
Okay,
So, we do have openings on both towers.
all right, good. Thank you.
Can I ask a question
Sure,
on the motions?
sure.
The motion on the beach party, isn't that this Thursday, the 5th?
I was getting to
Yes,
that.
it's a typo.
I was getting to that. Typo, it's September 5th.
Okay, so I'll let you get to it, so I withdraw my question.
That's okay. Sorry about that. No, so, two motions, one for the beer garden fundraiser for the fireworks, and two is approving the special events application for the Community Company One Beer Garden for this Thursday, September 5th. And that is at the YMCA Beach. Moving on, some updates. A reminder that garbage collection reverts to once per week schedule beginning this week. Town Hall returns to normal Friday hours beginning this week, and the library resumes normal Sunday hours from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. beginning this Sunday, September 8th. Reminder that the fireworks will be held Saturday the 21st, and the library will be closed that day in preparation for the fireworks, as the site will be secured by
28th.
28.
28th.
Isn't it?
28th? You're right,
I'm
28th.
checking my calendar, I think
Sorry,
it's
I'm
the
like,
wait a minute.
21st.
It's all right, everyone makes
28th.
mistakes.
Thank you.
That's two.
The first one was mine, though.
The final tax rate has been struck by the county tax board, so the fourth quarter 2024, along with first and second quarter 2025 taxes are now available on WIP, and final tax bills will go out this month. The state's anchor property tax relief program launches on September 15th. DPW has been busy with various projects, but today they did start on the metal corrugated pipe, the disintegrated metal corrugated pipe under Clinton Ave near the outfall to Zabriskie Pond. That project is expected to be completed by next week, if not sooner. And there are a few days left of framing before electrical and plumbing can commence on the Memorial Field restrooms, which, as you recall, was funded in part by the DCA's local recreation improvement grant. The tree protection and removal ordinance was adopted last meeting, August 20th. The registration form for contractors is now available, and the permit application should be available by the end of this week. After postponing the July 29th State Health Benefits Commission Plan Year 2025 rate renewal meeting, which included a 17.2% increase for local government employer group health insurance. The meeting notice and agenda was posted last Friday for a meeting this Thursday to consider the rate renewal. This is in comparison to the state employees group, which is only predicting to have an 11% increase, and the local education health plan at 14.9. So state employees, local employees is about 3% higher than even local school employees, and there's yet to be a reason to come out as to why there's such a difference. As you know, the new Oprah law went into effect today. At the last meeting, it was requested to have an overview of the changes. There's one provided to you on the day this evening. With regard to our record digitization process, Phobionics was here again today to pick up another batch of records. They're on schedule to be here approximately every 3 weeks to pick up records. We have received our grant reimbursement from the Bergen County Open Space Trust Fund for $48,000, so that project is officially closed out. We have several positions posted under our employment page on our website: part-time school crossing guards, seasonal leaf collectors, technical assistant to the construction official, zoning officer and technical inspector in the, for engineering, property maintenance and code enforcement officer part-time, fire protection subcode official part-time, and fire official full-time. The police department is still going through the process of hiring a sixth SLEO 3 to replace the officer who is not returning. We hope to have this process completed by next week. I want to encourage everyone to check out the new stormwater page on our website, which is a DEP requirement also. It has all of our stormwater items in one spot, and you can access it via the stormwater link, which is located on the bottom left of every page on the website. And finally, Orange and Rockland will be updating their report outage text code effective this Thursday. If you want to report an outage, you can just text the word out to 678797, which has some sort of acronym to Orange and Rockland Power. I think it's ONRPWR if you were actually using an old touch
Rotary?
Rotary on the phone.
I don't think you can text to a rotary.
You can still notify them via email on the website and through the mobile app. But that is all I have.
One
I
quick
got a
question.
question, too.
With the SLEO officer still not filled, Pete and I have a meeting tomorrow with the chief, but is it the intent to have coverage?
Yes.
Okay,
There'll
Thank
be,
you.
there'll be,
That's-
there'll be one of our sworn officers in the building
Got it. Okay,
until the new one's hired.
thank you.
Yes.
I got a quick question. With all the chatter going on and the reality of these electric rates, I believe you looking into it. You've been sending inquiry out to the electric companies.
So O&R,
Can you give us an update on that?
O&R and PSE&G both got approved for significant price increases back at the February meeting of the Board of Public Utilities. They hit for the the June usage cycle, which was a very hot month, if you recall.
Oh, yeah.
So, not only did you see a rate increase, but it was also, people were using significantly
usage.
more electric usage during the month of June, which is why people saw such a high rate in June.
Yeah,
But those rates were approved by the Board of Public Utilities in February.
Just one query, because I know they're telling our residents with the heat and everything, but many residents compare it to the last year's usage and it's comparable. So, I'd like to find out who approved this rate increase? The state? Who in the state?
The State Board of
Board
Public
of Public
Utilities.
Utilities.
Because it's dramatic.
Yeah, and all the electric utilities submitted at the same time, so it was PSE&G, JCP&L, Orange and Rockland, Atlantic City Electric. They all submitted at the same time, they all got approved at the February meeting.
Same thing with insurance.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed your car
Insurance rates are
went up.
so much higher now.
I just got my car insurance bill, it went up like $60 a month.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Matt. Township committee reports. Tim, you wanna start?
I'll be very brief. Yeah, just the beach party for Company One is on Thursday at the Y. So I just want to, thank all the volunteers for what they do. And if we could go over there to support them, that would be great. And then I just want to wish all the boys and girls a good start to the year with school starting next week. So just be careful out there, drive slower because there's a lot of them crossing streets to get to schools. So let's, be careful. And I hope they have a great year and very rewarding year. So thank you. That's it.
All right, thank you, Tim. Roger?
Yeah, I'll be succinct as well. Matt had mentioned the bathrooms. You can see the progress of that facility right behind our building here. I had the pleasure, I guess I would say, to go over to Clinton Ave today and witness the competence of the Department of Public Works. With the exception of two pieces of equipment, it's all our people and our equipment that is doing this project. And it's just, they're very lucky. They got great weather and it seems to be moving along. So hopefully it'll be completed quickly. But kudos to our DPW for being able to do a project of this magnitude. I'm sure other towns don't have that capability. Also, all lining has been finished for crosswalks, et cetera. Road resurfacing, to be redundant, is complete. In Cedar Hill, if you've gone down there, that's also been paved, and the section by the railroad tracks there, which I think is a little bit Midland Park, a little bit Wyckoff. That's finally done. That really needed improvement there, so that's great. And all of the fields are ready for the football and soccer season. And hopefully it's a great season and nobody gets any serious injuries. And we have the fireworks coming up, and the fire department will be raising funds for their museum via a beer garden that location to be determined or as determined at this point. I'll leave anything else on police to you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Roger.
Yep.
Tom?
Just reiterating, town has been quiet. All the activities are paying off as we get into the school year, and reiterate what Tim had commented on, school start this Thursday. Just reminding all to drive safely, and may all our students have a safe and productive school year. That's all I have.
Thank you, Tom. Rudy?
Well, okay, will be brief. The planning board meeting, in consultation with Chairman Fortunato and Maureen Mitchell, we moved the planning board meeting back a week from next Wednesday till the following Wednesday, because next Wednesday is 9/11. So anyone who was on the planning board, I know the mayor and I we can attend the events at Fire Company 1 in the evening. So that's number one. Number two, the fall version of Team Up to Tidy Up is the 21st. The name of it is, it's a catchy little name, it escapes me now, with the rain date of the 28th. But it's a morning event, so there's no conflict there. I attended, along with Roger and Pete, the open house that Assemblyman DePhillips had at his new office in Franklin Lakes. I believe it's 741, something like that, Franklin Avenue. It's right under 287, the first building on the right. So he had an open house last Wednesday in his new office. He had to move from Midland Park because the district changed, and he is now in Franklin Lakes, which is still close by to us. That's all I have.
Thank you, Rudy. I will also be brief. Hope everyone had a great Labor Day, and I want to wish all the students going back to school the best of luck. And I know Rudy just mentioned it. Hope to see everyone at the September 11th ceremony at Fire Company 1 at 6:30 next Wednesday. And that is all I have this evening. Township Attorney report?
I don't have anything to say.
Okay. All right.
Zippity bing bang.
All right. Next, can I have a motion to adopt resolution 24-C4 and enter into closed session discussion?
So move.
Second.
Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Maflahe.
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Thank you.